As an entry-level data analyst, one of the things that's really difficult is when people say, especially senior analysts or other senior people say, well, if you get stuck or if you need help, just ask. So when do you ask, okay? Because what you don't want to do is be bothering them or they think you're bothering them. So when do you know when to ask for help? Well, the first thing you should always do is try and solve it yourself, okay? Go through as many possible ways that you can solve the problem. Don't just turn up and go, oh, I'm stuck, can you help me? Try and solve the problem yourself. If you can't solve the problem yourself, write down the questions of why you couldn't solve it. So for example, you might say, I had this problem and I tried to solve it like this, but I couldn't get to this answer, or how do I solve this, or how do I do this bit, or how do I transform the data like this, or so come up with some specific questions. So point one, try and solve it yourself. Point two, if you can't solve it yourself, don't just go and say I can't solve it. Come up with some specific questions that you want them to help you with, because you might get to a certain stage and you get stuck and you just want to know, how do I transform it, how do I join the table, how do I dedupe, whatever it is you might want to do to get to your solution. You should be able to then formulate those into questions, so you can go to the person that you're asking for help with specific questions rather than a generic I can't do it. And then finally, which is really important because people forget this bit, when you are given answers, when someone says to you, oh, this is how you solve the problem, or here's the answer to your question, don't just implement it, learn from it. Learn how that works, okay? So if someone's shown you how to transform a table or a data set, or they've shown you how to join a very complex set of tables, then learn from that. Don't just take their answer and run it, okay? Sometimes analysts, like senior analysts, will just give you the code. They'll go, oh, it's easy for me to do it. They'll just write the code for you and give it for you. You will just run it and it will work, okay? Don't just do that. Look at the code and understand how it works, okay? So that next time you are able to then solve the problem yourself.